Alright guys, today we are back here on Revontuli Coast, we are back here on single player to retake the grind for our first ever hybrid dog. I don't care about the species, I only want a hybrid, so the only thing we can do is to keep shooting dozens of dogs until hopefully one day a hybrid spawns. Now as you can see there's a level 3 Goldeneye coming in, which is great to see because it is the first one of the grind. And it is about to land not too far from our tripod, but seemingly at a distance that will keep him away from spooking. I've never been a huge fan of shooting these dogs while they are on the ground or on the water because there's no sport to it, but honestly in this case when we wanna maximize the amount of dogs we shot, we're gonna shoot them right there in order to be able to shoot like 4 or 5. Let's see. Okay. And a couple of them didn't even flee. So yeah, we dropped like 5, which is a pretty decent number. Now I gotta say that I'm honestly on a bit of a dilemma right now because I'm not sure if the best option to get a hybrid as quickly as possible is to keep grinding here on single player or if we should also try on multiplayer, because actually the only reason why I started this single player grind was simply due to the fact that my internet connection was very inconsistent and it was impossible for me to play multiplayer. So now that our connection is better, we could definitely try to hunt these dogs on multiplayer and potentially have more chances to get some trophies, because here on single player, I'm not gonna lie, the grind is tedious. And the main reason for that in my opinion is that it is necessary to wipe out entire flocks in order to get other flocks to respawn, which can definitely take a lot of time because each time a flock lands, you can only kill so many dogs, right? You can only kill maybe 4 or 5 dogs at max if you are fast. But the problem is that killing that number is normally not enough to wipe out an entire flock, so there are gonna be some remaining dogs that probably won't come back until you reset the time, and even after that, they may take a while. Hence I really think it is worth giving server hopping a shot to see if our luck improves there, because to be completely honest with you, this grind is demanding too much effort and it is barely delivering. Now let's see a score of this Goldeneye, hopefully diamond. 1271.77, it is a diamond. I have no idea of how many of these I had to kill before this first diamond spawned, because so far on this grind all the diamonds were either Eurasian teals or Tufted dogs, so it's great to finally see a Goldeneye. No shot! Leucistic Tufted dog. Leucistic Tufted dog, for a moment I thought it was an albino. Man, an albino would have been insane, but a Leucistic is also crazy. And from what I can tell from here, it is the same variant we got like a year ago, it is also a male. Because these Leucistics have multiple variations, multiple patterns. Such a nice rare. You know, in comparison with the albinos, they are not nearly as rare, but they still can be considered a very rare. Definitely one that I wouldn't mind having 2 times. Now guys, let me know in the comments what is your favorite rare in the game. I'm pretty sure a lot of you will choose any of the rare dogs since they are all beautiful, but I wanna see your opinions. Personally, the one I would choose is the melanistic rooster, to no one's surprise, but my second close favorite would be the hybrid Goldeneye. Now this guy just landed at a nice distance, so I'ma shoot another dog first because I wanna drop this Leucistic while it is flying. Come on. And that's it. A beautiful rare, which I think based on the estimate was a guaranteed gold. So let's see a score. 887.41, it is a gold. A beautiful gold scoring Leucistic Tufted dog. Would have been nice if it was the other variation, the one we haven't gotten, but I mean it's still a fantastic trophy, and if I'm not mistaken, it is the 4th rare of the grind. I don't know how many dogs we have killed so far, but I would say that we've killed easily more than 1,000, easily. Okay guys, now we're here on a random multiplayer session. We are still hunting dogs, but on this case I wanna try my luck on different multiplayer sessions to see if our luck is better than on our single player grind and see if we can maybe get more trophies with less effort. I'm currently hunting on this island right here, where I simply placed a bunch of Goldeneye decoys, Tufted dog decoys and Eurasian teal decoys, and honestly I can't complain about the amount of flocks that have been approaching our position. Not a single max level or a rare yet, but that level 2 right there, that level 2 Hirage Until has a nice estimate, up to 361. Will this be our first ever level 2 Diamond Hirage Until? Let's see. And it is only gold, 349.44. Man, it is scored pretty much at the bottom of the estimate. Not even close, unfortunately. Now we are back on the grind for a melanistic reindeer here on Medved Taiga. We are 464 kills into a grind, and right there, we have what is potentially the 4th diamond of the grind. Nice level 5. Up to 474 estimate. You know, the estimate is definitely not the most promising estimate, but the rack is the important thing, and as far as I can tell, that rack is one of the diamond racks. Now you may remember that before starting this grind and the Waterfall grind on Revontuli Coast, my main grind was the Black Bear grind on Silver Ridge Peaks. So I just wanted to say that that grind still continues, but the reason I haven't been making content about it recently is simply because it is getting too repetitive, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you are already tired of seeing so many Black Bears and more of the same stuff over and over. So I won't be making any more videos about the Black Bear grind until I get a special trophy like a super rare or perhaps my second grade 1 Black Bear. Now seemingly there are 3 bulls on that herd, so I'ma try to kill them all, starting with the level 5. That's 2. And surprisingly none of those shots was a barrel. I'ma try with the 300 now. Well, he's gonna die, but it's gonna take some time. So let's see a score of this level 5. How big is it? 443.18. As expected, it is a diamond. Decent sized diamond. Nice single long right there at 130 meters using the Sarsa 308, and with this diamond we go to 4 diamonds, 11 trolls and 1 rare before reaching 500 kills, which is honestly great considering that we're not using herd management. That's a piebald. A level 4 piebald reindeer. It won't be big enough to be gold, but it's still nice to see because it is the first one of the grind. And the first rare bull of the grind. So what I'ma do on this occasion is that I'ma try to drop him using the crossbow, but at 100 meters. It's gonna be a challenging shot. We are 110 meters out. He's still facing the other way, so I'ma move a bit to the left to get a better angle. Let's see now. Nice angle, a nice distance. We just gotta make sure to use the last dot as reference. Slightly above the shoulder. Oof. Was that a hard shot? It really looked like we hit the heart. Now it's time to claim this beautiful piebald reindeer, but as you can see there's a herd over there. And seemingly there are 3 bulls on it. So before we harvest the piebald, I'ma shoot them all. We should be able to drop the tree. And that's it, they are all down. Now let's pick up this beautiful piebald, which sadly doesn't have any chance to be a gold since the estimate was too low and the rack was also too small. But it's still a nice trophy, the first piebald of the grind, after more than 500 kills. And it was in fact a hard shot. We clipped it. A hard shot and a double long at 113 meters using the crossbow. Now that one is also a piebald. Roughly 50 kills after the first one. And it is bigger. It is also a level 4, it looks bigger, but it's still not gonna be gold because the estimate goes up to 302 and the gold score is 311. Also, as you can see, that is a really big zone because there are 2 different herds on it. And as far as I can tell, there are 4 bulls including the piebald. It is gonna be difficult to get a barrel on all of them, but we can definitely try. And the fact the piebald is now broadside is definitely gonna make it easier, let's see. Two down. I'm a fast travel to his tent and we'll see if we can drop the other 2 bulls. Look at that. Not gonna lie, the 10s on this game are kinda broken, they are simply OP. And that will do it. So here we have this level 4 piebald reindeer, which unfortunately won't be gold, but it still looks amazing. Look at that rack. It looks pretty big and is only silver. 302.71, it is less than 10 points shy away from the gold score, and that is the second piebald reindeer of the grind. The second level 4 piebald. Hopefully we'll get it gold at some point.